this is Wendy Briggs with Hygiene Diamonds. I'm often asked, how can you get my hygienist to sell more dentistry? Really great question, isn't it? I think there's some fundamental mistakes that we've made in dentistry over the years when it comes to presenting treatment options to patients. One of the things that I know to be true is that hygienists need to be more involved in this process. I think there's two main focuses that we need to have when we are talking about treatment with our patients. The first is we need to spend some serious time building value. Now, building value is really critical because often with patients, they don't really want to know all about the procedure or how we perform the procedure. What they really want to know is, what's in it for me? What do I stand to gain by choosing to have this done? The other component that I think is really important is we need to simplify what we're saying. I can't tell you how many times I personally have been overwhelmed and confused by an overzealous sales agent trying to give me all of the details that they feel are important about whatever it is they're trying to sell to me. We don't want to be that person. We don't want our patients feeling pushed or oversold. We also need to keep in mind that their dental IQ is much lower than ours. Our extensive training and background sometimes makes it difficult for us to communicate with our patients at their level. So here's some things that I think are really important to have your hygiene team do to help your patient move forward with dental treatment. I think the intraoral camera is an absolutely vital resource, and I don't think we use this enough in dental hygiene, in the context of our dental hygiene appointment. And I think the number one reason is we just don't feel like we have enough time. Well, I would suggest that if you use the camera, what you find is time. You actually spend less time when you're talking with a patient about treatment if you're using the camera than you would just talking to the patient about treatment and trying to help them understand what their options are. Another tool that I think helps to build value and keep things simple is the DiagnoDent, or cavity detecting laser. I think this tool is an incredible resource, and the value of this tool is not necessarily so much in our ability to diagnose, but more than anything, it's in an aid to help the patient understand exactly what it is that we're recommending and where they stand, right? For the first time, we can give their tooth a numerical score when it comes time to talk with them about treatment options or treatment needs that they may have. So again, how can we get the hygiene team to sell more dentistry? Building value and keeping things simple. Those are the two first steps in the right direction for taking on a better role in case acceptance and case presentation for patients.
Sat through the first session with Wendy. Compared to some of the other consultants I've had, it's all real world stuff.
Thanks, Wendy. With Wendy Briggs.
A lot different than what I've seen from past consultants.
She's probably the best consultant I've ever met.
I'm not just making that up, like, this is legit. Just the fact that there was a lot that I wasn't doing as a hygienist, selling things to my patients that can benefit them in the future, and that we actually offered here and had here, and that I actually wasn't aware of. And it's kind of embarrassing about saying, but she actually brought it to my attention that there's a lot more I could be doing for the office.
These were things I didn't even think. I thought that there was no way we could improve our production from what we were already doing besides getting the cancellations filled. But these are things I didn't even think of. And I really have been trying the past month to figure out ways, and this is awesome.
Also with this consulting, it's been more for real dentistry rather than just running the business.
Been 1 week, Since Wendy came to our office and did her presentation, my hygienists are bouncing off the walls. Their jobs become, I think, more meaningful to them. They've produced double what they were producing. They've done more sealants in the last 3 days than we've done probably in the last 4 or 5 months. And our numbers are up. We've produced more in the last 2 days. Well, in the last 2 days, we produced what we usually do in a week. So, who's going to complain about that? I'm totally happy.
Wendy, she's my new idol. I'm not going to lie. And I know that sounds cheesy, but she's my idol.